Wednesday, and we're going to start again today with the seating. As I have my little friend here, my Harmony. He's doing this, going to touch me, Mummy. Right, let's just start by waking up our body. So if you have a restless night like me because of my little angel who my little daughter was looking after, wake up the body. Let's just wake up the shoulder, rolling, waking up all our joints. I know, Summer. Rolling backwards and then forwards. Our wrists rotating one way and then the other. You do this standing, of course. You don't need to be sitting. I'm giving options. Hands on the knees or by the sides. Looking from left to right, right to left. Gently moving from side to side. Take the hands out. And then rolling down, tip the head to the side and gently roll. As if you're drawing a semicircle, so we're rotating. What we do then, this side is we pull those muscles just ever so gently, waking them up. Rolling round. Doing the same on the other side. And then rolling down. And around. One way and then the other. Bringing the little heart in, feeling the yin. Opening up with the fire, feeling the yang. Breathing in. Breathing out. Bring both hands in and take them up. And you can look at your hands. Breathe in and then push them away and look to the opposite side of the hands. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. In, out. And get a little bit of flow. Flow with the inhale, the exhale, the inhale, and the exhale. And let it go. Hands coming down. Tip the head and feel that pull at the top of the spine. Breathe. Slowly looking up. Breathing in, breathing out. Flowing down. I know, little one, you can't go out because she's been escaping our fence. When it's fixed, you can go back out there. Mummy, come and play in a minute, love. A minute, in an hour. And just breathing in and breathing out. Just sit there for a moment and connect. Become aware of your standing or you're sitting. Become aware of your feet, soles of your feet, and where your balance is. So if you're sitting, it's slightly different. You've still got that flat, you can feel of the feet. But you've also got your spine and where you're sitting and your sit bones. If you're standing, you just feel the balance of your feet and your center of gravity, where you are. Feel that sense. Breathing in, breathing out, and drawing up like a tree. Feel yourself rooting down. And when you breathe in, feel that drawing up. Bringing the hands with you. Rotating when you get to the shoulders and hands going up. Open, expand, coming down. And down the sides. Hands come up. Inhale. Exhale. Feeling the yin and the yang. The yang, the fire. The yin, the rain, the flow of water. Beautiful sun energy. Sun on the face and the raindrops flowing down. The balance of our yin and our yang. And if you're standing, same thing. Just slight bent knees when you come down. Breathing into the present now moment. And from here, tilt to the side and lift up the arms and come down. So we're moving in the center. And side. So this you can do in the evening or in the morning. We're balancing out, not essentially waking up or calming. We're just balancing between the two. And breathing. If you're doing this at night time, I suggest adding the triple warmer sound, which is the hee, but you can do that in the day as well. It's just balancing of the adrenals. And coming to center and stop. So we started with our wrists, we started with a little bit of shoulder movement. We're going to just wake that up into more. This time we're going to bring the hands together and we're going to just lift up the sides again, opening up the side of the rib cage. So the rooster, like you're opening up a wing, opening up a wing and gently twisting this part of the body and opening up the shoulders. And take the breath with you, breathing in and out. These subtle movements, tuning into your body. What does your body mean? Does it feel stiff? Do you need to go slower? Can you move quicker? What feels right for you? Where can you feel there needs to be more flow? Where is there stagnancy? And then rotate a different direction, the opposite direction to what you were doing. So up, over, and over, leading with the elbows. And when you're standing, doing the same thing. Feet stay planted on the floor. Ooh. Some clicking going up. And take that now into creating figure of 8 with the hands. Breathing in, breathing out in easy breath. That's just breathing naturally. Coming to center. As if you're holding a ball over your lower dantian in front of your stomach. Bring those hands up all the way over the top of the head. Inhale, hold. Exhale, release the hands down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Now you can kind of step out if you're standing there. You can take the leg out and take the arm out. We'll bring the other one up round and then pull the bow and just pause for a moment in that position, in the archer's position. Think about your focus for the day before releasing the intention for this day to flow with ease. Push. Arms come round, leg comes back in, other leg goes out, and the same thing. So obviously if you're standing and you're paused here with the bow. Release the intention for the day. Arms and legs come back in, come into center. And again, this time take one hand out. Pull with the bow. Push. Flow over to center. One hand out. Pull with the bow. Push. Over to center. Stay at the centre. This time come down to the knees. Now if you're sitting, you can just kind of move from side to side. If you're standing, give me a little bit of a roll with those knees. It's for these knee joints. anti-clockwise, and then clockwise. And then with the rotating. Feeling your balance as well when you're doing this. Balancing, rotating. And again. This one you kind of need to do standing. You can kind of get a little bit of a movement if you're seated. Just kind of rolling the hips and the upper body. Focus on just kind of moving around just the top half. But if you're standing with me, then just rolling slightly wider. So anti-clockwise, if you remember. Don't worry if you don't. Breathing in, breathing out, rotating the hips, and then clockwise, the opposite direction to whatever you just did is fine. And then hinging the hips forward and back. That gentle tailbone moving forward and back. And if you're sitting, then we'll just be rocking forward and back. You know, what we call Wonder Woman pose. Now, I'm going to work with the lower back for a moment. So, take your hands in the small of the back, your dominant hand first, then the other hand in between. So just breathe, hands at the midline, bend the knees, and if you're seated, here. I'm going to gently bend forward. And we're going to feel in and back. Just listen to the body. And just feel the subtlety of that. Take your awareness to your lower back. And move vertebrae by vertebrae, inch by inch. Forward. And then come back. Just working with the lower part. Hinging forward and back. Now take the hands forward and back. With the breath. Moving up. Now tip down further. As if you've got a long beak, a king. But still feel that balance. Feel where the movement is, the shoulders come down, the back stays straight. We're going to leave one hand there and we're going to twist round, and then we're going to swap hands and twist up. So up and up if you're seated. standing. So you choose seated or standing. I'm giving options for seated today. You can do the whole of this, hopefully, standing, rotating. So gently massaging our internal organs. This time of year we're working with the lungs and the large intestines. So these twists, these bends, they massage that area. But also at this time of day, it's great to work with our digestive system as well. Now bring that into more a movement, gently knocking around. This one might be easy to do standing, less so seated, but you can still kind of have bent arms to do this. Continue if you're standing, and then coming up to top. So from here to here, and comes up. Drop the hands back down the bottom. If you can, look behind at the same time. If you can't, don't worry, stay where you were. And then coming to a stop. Moving to shaking, starting with the hands. You can obviously bounce, and if you're seated, a little bit like this with the feet. Shake the whole body from the bottom to the top. And if you can do this for 3 minutes, you'll reset your nervous system, as I'm always saying. This, if anything, if this is the only Qigong that you ever learn, this can help you. As someone that used to suffer from panic attacks when I was younger, so I wish I'd known that back then. So when I had one recently a few years ago, and I hadn't had one for years, and I couldn't just focus my mind, I couldn't meditate, couldn't connect. This was the thing that I did that reset me, that got me out of fight or flight and back into being me, connected, so that I could connect and meditate. So I'm going to do this. This is called shaking the tree. And think of this rooting you, grounding you in this now moment. Feel the tingling in the hands, flow of energy through you. And lift the hands up over the head. You're still one more minute and you've done that reset. Bring the hands down, keep going. Bounce through the knees, a tap. Breathing in, breathing out in easy breath. That's a full 3-minute reset. And just breathe, feel the difference. You feel the energy shifted. Now bring your hands up in a cleansing breath. And float them down the centre of your body, down the central column. Now you can just do this with the arms. This is one that you need to be standing. So if you can't do this at all, with following, then just try your best to just breathe in, cleansing breath. And we're going to lift up, actually. Maybe I'll take you forward a little bit. You can see me. So we did this one yesterday, lift up with the leg. You can just lift the leg off the floor if you're seated. Take one hand in front, one hand behind, same hand as leg. Actually, you could do this seated, then leaning forward. To start with, leg is straight and it starts to bend as you come forward in a bow. And hold, feel that lower back stretch. Coming up, as you come up, lift the feet off. Hands come down the side. And then we do the other side, same again. Hands come up, so you can just be lifting up, facing down, coming forward, and feeling that lower stretch from here. And as you're here, bending forward, further, and then you lift up, lift the leg up, and down, and again, up, breathe in, place the foot forward, same hand as leg, take a bow, bow to our day in reverence, with balance. Arms come up the side in a nice, lift them up over the head, then float them down. Again, up, forward. With grace, we bow for the moment. In perfect balance and harmony, grounded, connected, sky, heaven and earth, in and over. Feeling the flow of the movement. Breathe. And forward. And here, we're going to take one hand up, and the feet hands together. Breathe in, and then bring that hand down in front. Hand up. Other hand up, sorry. And then bring the hand forward. Watching your hand, that's the movement. Your eyes stay on the fingers. They spread the hand on the palm, following the palm down. Switching hands. Flowing down like water. Up like sun. Yang, yin, yang, and yin. Feel the yin and yang within you. And open to the side, the other side. And bring them in, wrap them round and over. So if you're standing up, open out, cross over the opposite direction. And from seated, rolling the upper shoulders. And standing. You have the shoulders up a roll and then a whole of the back. Like you're unfurling your wings and opening them. Unfurling your wings and opening them. As you open them and those arms go back, you activate the acupressure points of immunity behind you. Open and closed. Yang and yin. This time leave them open and bring them to center. Hands go on the lower dantian. Dominant hand underneath. And just breathe in and out. Through the nose. And if we're standing, we're here. Now we're going to take the hands up. Push the hands forward. Yes, we're sitting so you can see me. Float them up. Bring them down. And back. Push forward. Float them up. Down. Into the chest. Back out. And then back down. Now make the hands into a claw. Push forward. Come to the center. Push forward. Come behind. So if you're standing, slightly different. Push forward. Come to center. Push forward and down. Come up to the heart. Outwards to me. And now we're going to move claw up and over. And in. Up and in. Up and in. Breathe in. Breathe out. In and out. Opening up the sides. And then take the hands up to the heart. And circling, breathing in, breathing out. Easy breath. And then we're going to take our hands, dropping in the two fingers as we come down and exhale. We take a deep breath in before and then with the lung sound. So circulating the lungs. Breathing in, breathing out. Deep breath in. until you fully exhale all of the air, and you might want to bring the stomach in to completely compress that out. So come up, breathing in and out. And if you cough, that's a good sign. It means you're clearing. And breathe in. And big breath in. Till it's all gone, like a balloon, exhaling, and then inhaling, hands go straight back up to the lungs. Now I want you to visualize, like we were doing yesterday, visualize the light, sparkling diamond light when you're breathing in. And exhaling out. Now this time, last one. This time, we're going to come up to the lung points, just about here. So it's about a finger's width from your armpit. If you put your thumb in the center of your armpit and kind of hold about here. But if you feel around, you feel for the tender point. Then we're going to take our hands back into a little pecking motion and gently tap here. And just breathe in, breathe out. Visualizing that white light, sparkling white light of the lungs. And this time, when we exhale, we're going to make the guttural z sound, like a zebra, or zebra, however you say, as we exhale. And at the end, we cough, deliberately try and cough. We're clearing out the physical side. So breathing in. And if it's easier for you to do the tapping like this, you can do, or like this, whatever's comfortable. And relax the hands down. And just breathing normally for the moment. Now we're going to tap, but we're going to gently tap on one side, more of a flat hand. And if you need to cough at all, allow yourself to cough. Clearing, focusing on releasing any stagnant, stuck energy around our lung area. Opposite side. And coming across and gently take that into a knocking from right to left for right. A circular motion. lungs, our lungs, and in the centre, the thymus, going up and down. Ever so gently, don't hurt yourself, but steady, firm pressure. And see if it sucks. It's going to go back, that's it, because I've got my washing. I am live, that's why I was saying over there, if you don't want to be on camera. Release the knocking. Come to the shoulders and gently knock. Slap, as if you're patting yourself on the back. Breathing in, breathing out. And on the opposite side. Coming down the arms on the inside and up on the outside. And the same on the opposite side. Inside arm, outside the arm. Gently cupping with the hands. So it sounds loud, but I'm not actually hurting myself. We're bringing our Wei Qi to the surface. Our protective Qi, the cells to regenerate. Shake down the sides of the legs, and of course you can do this standing and up the inside. Down the outside, up the inside. This time behind the knees. We go to the side of the knees. The inside of the knees. And behind the knees. Brush down. Yes, I'm going to take you over to the computer. So coming, if you were standing, coming to a seated position for our meditation. Breathing in and out, just relax your hands down to your lap. Breathing in, breathing out. We're going to start with energy one, I think. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Listen to these words as if they were yours. This is from Oracle 7 from Colette Baron Reid, Energy 1 Affirmations. Just breathing these words in. I quiet my thoughts and imagine anchoring my energy to the sacred quality of being part of this living earth. Growth never flows in a straight line. I will manifest what I need when I need it. It's time to put myself first. Then everything will fall beautifully into place. I ask for courage to take a leap into the unknown. and I know that all will be well. Real transformation can happen once I surrender to the idea that things are exactly as they are meant to be. I'm invited to surrender to an important truth. There is always enough for me. Life loves me. Life loves me. I have a button for that from Robert Holden. It says on it, life loves you. Remembering this, that it's for you. As Albert Einstein said, that if you see the world against you, then that's the experiences you will have. See the world as for you. Look at it as if life loves me. My life is brimming with unique potential. Feel into that. The potential of today, the potential of the moment, and I focus on that. Today, I choose to love over fear. I choose love over fear. Just tune into that. Tune the noise of my husband out. Tune into what that feels like. Just being present, even with noise around. I will be amazed when I do. When I realise my attachment to getting what I want, we release it. Releasing the stuck energy like that in the lungs. Let go. He says, literally let go, let flow. When I release my attachments to getting what I want, I'll be surprised by how much energy I have for more important things, for our focus. So just think about this for the moment. What makes you feel most grateful? What makes you feel grounded in your life and rooted in this physical moment? And what disconnects you? So what is it that grounds you? For me, as an example, that's when we're doing our movements, our Qigong, flowing with the body, feeling connected and grounded in the physical. Feel that right now, still, as we're saying these words. Feel your feet beneath you. Feel present with the sounds and the totality of the sound. So allow the noise to be the focus. Allow the noise of the mind or the physical noise to be your focus. But moving beyond it, so you are still present. You are still grounded in this moment. And breathe that awareness in. Thinking about the other things that surround you. And maybe what disconnects you from that? Is it distraction? There's been lots of distractions in this video, but I'm still grounded. I'm not attached to the distractions. What distracts you from being present, from being in the moment? What will it take for you to feel safe and secure? What does safety actually mean? Is it a feeling? What do you attach to? The cat's knocked him off. What do you attach safety to? Is it feeling loved, supported? Is it having finances? Or something else? as we said yesterday, how can we focus on the present moments, the beauties of the moment, the ritual of our day? How can we bring that into our day? And let's just do that. So from our seated position, put one hand in your belly button and another in the middle of your forehead. And let's hook into the day. Get tuned in, tapped in, turned on, as they say, and hooked in. Call this the hook up. And just lift the fingers up slightly, not hurting your forehead or your belly, but just feeling that connection with the lower dantian and upper dantian. And then swap hands, same position but opposite hand. The negative, the positive, the yin, the yang. Upper dantian with the lower dantian. And then flatten that hand that's there on the forehead and bring the other one up and place it behind. And just breathing and calming the energy before you start your day, or whenever you are, or whatever you're doing after doing this practice, whatever intention you have. And again, swap hands. And this time, bring the hands over the ears. Breathing in and breathing out. Feeling the calm and settled, balanced. Dropping the hands down, allow them to come down over the heart. Tuning into the heart space and going within, going slightly deeper now. Breathing in, breathing out. As we ask for guidance from within, guidance from our subconscious, our self, our mind, our higher self, whatever you choose to call it. What do I need to know today? What would be in my highest good? What do I need to let go of? Is that expression, let go and let God? What do I need to let go of to feel more ease and flow? We're approaching steadily to a full moon. The full moon is about our releasing. But this energy comes in, certainly I feel it before its peak. I feel it before it hits the earth. Feel it when it's in the ethereal sense. So what do you need in this now moment? What is it that we need to know? Tune into yourself, your higher awareness, that part of you that's more than. We just need to be in this moment, present. Is there any wisdom and guidance coming through? And see what cards come through. We are open and receptive to all good. And while we're in this space, I want you to visualize a little star above your head, just reminding ourselves of our 12D filter, that star floating down through that central column of light, what I like to call our lightsabers, our Jedi swords, coming down through each of the points in the body, flowing down into the ground, to the crystal caves of Lemuria, connecting to the ethereal crystals, the ethereal spaces within Earth, as well as the physical. grounding in the physical presence. Feel that mantle, the liquid fire beneath the ground, but the earth itself, the living, breathing essence that's Gaia. It's a rather funny time. Breathing in, breathing out. Today, your inner strength. Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have power. Feel that power in the center of the earth, that molten liquid rock. We are physical. We are water. We are light. We have the power of the sun within us, in that light, in our plasma of our cells. Think of that inner strength, that inner fire. That's your energy for the day. Beautiful. Weave that energy around you. Focus and visualize on weaving a web of light. If you want to think of it as a shield, you can. However, it's more of a filter. It's a stating of intention for your day, knowing that this lattice work is there. It can contract when you breathe in and you want to be more yin, feeling the need to be within the heart. And exhaling out, it can come out around you as far as you need it to, encompassing others if you want to, bringing into this kind of translucent woven bubble what you want for your day. Send those thoughts, if just words, so love, focus, energy, balanced, productivity, inspiration, creativity. What are the words you want to place around you? Like you've woven a spell of those words to magically write your day in your weave, leaving light breadcrumbs for you to follow, your inspired actions to take through the day, from your higher self, from your guides, from your inner wisdom, your inner strength, your inner spark. Trusting in the heavens. You are safe. Know that you are safe. Angels are close, whatever you call them, angels are those multi-dimensional aspects of us. Surrender your concern and allow the miracles to occur. Feel your light suit. Now I want you to put your hand on your heart, on the thymus, even tap there, as if you're pressing a button. And for those of you that are viewing this that are my members, you'll remember our light suits. Remember this button, it's there. We're drawing that weave in, contracting it in, and feeling it. It's part of our skin, it's part of us. It has a field that is close to the body, that's there, that protects you, that's all around you, just above the skin. Then there's another layer, another dimension, another field, another bubble that comes out, and then another, and another, and another. And that goes up in all the different levels, up to level 15. These different fields of awareness. Our chophoric grid, if you like, chophoric fields. The fields of our awareness, our consciousness, our subconsciousness, the inner, the outer. As a below and so above, as above, so below. Remember that that's there. That beautiful blue, like a deep sapphire energy of either the deep blue dragons, the Archangel Michael, It's that frequency of that tone of essence, of being, of knowing that you are safe. So in this moment, surrender. Or as we say in a chanting, Om Namo Narayani, Om Namo Narayani, Om Namo Narayani. I surrender to the divine. Say it out loud. I surrender this moment to the divine. I surrender this moment to the divine, trusting in and knowing, repeating those words we said before. I quiet my thoughts and imagine anchoring my energy to the sacred quality of being part of this living earth. Growth never follows a straight line. I will manifest what I need when I need it. It's time to put myself first. Then everything will fall beautifully into place. I ask for courage to take a leap into the unknown, and I know that all will be well. Real transformation can help once I surrender. I surrender to the idea that things are exactly as they are meant to be. I'm inviting myself to surrender in this now moment to the important truth. There is always enough for me. There is always enough for me. I am enough. I am enough. I am enough. And let yourself, if there's any resistance comes up, hands to throat. Otherwise, bring the hands to the hips. Feel into your body's emotional intelligence. I am enough. I am enough. I am enough. I am loved. I am open and receptive to all good. Whatever I need flows to me and through me in perfect divine timing. Okay. Bring your hands together, rubbing them. Bring them up to the chin. Remember that. Bring it to the body. Bring it over the face. Round. Down. And sweep. You can slowly open your eyes. Just bringing that awareness to your body, to the physical. To remembering that message. Telling the cells that's the truth. And then sweeping any excess energy off. Just shaking. You can tap the floor, tap your lap. And hope you have a beautiful day. I will pull one more card for our day ahead. And that is Soul Flame. Rediscover a lost part of yourself. Experience relationships, harmonies, and healing. Rhonda. And seeing that beautiful flower, I want you to imagine your day unfolding like a flower before you. Taking your suit with you, knowing all those layers, the multi-aspects are present for your whole of your day. In all the little details you do, take it with you and have a beautiful day. Love and blessings. Thank you for joining me. I'm Teresa Jande from Tree Heart Art Design Authentic, or Love Authentic Me. Please give me a thumbs up if you like that. Let me know in the comments if there was anything that came through for you and how your day goes. Have a wonderful one, wherever you are in your now moment.